The $300 billion race to replace the Suez Canal. The Suez Canal is one of the most crucial arteries of global trade, linking the Mediterranean Sea with the Red Sea and significantly reducing the shipping distance between Europe and Asia. However, increasing traffic, vulnerability to blockages, and geopolitical instability are pushing countries and corporations to seek alternatives. Today, a global race worth $300 billion is underway to create new routes that could replace or supplement the Suez Canal. Why does the Suez Canal need a replacement? The Suez Canal handles around 12% of global trade and generates millions of dollars daily for Egypt. However, growing shipping volumes have exposed several major issues. Limited capacity. About 50 ships pass through the canal each day, approaching its operational limits. Risk of blockages. The 2021 Ever Given crisis, when a massive container ship blocked the canal for 6 days, caused over $10 billion in global trade losses. Geopolitical risks. Egypt often finds itself at the center of regional conflicts, threatening canal stability. Environmental concerns. Large ships consume thousands of tons of fuel, contributing to pollution. These factors are pushing the world to explore alternative trade routes. Main alternatives to the Suez Canal. The Northern Sea Route, Russia, Arctic. The Northern Sea Route, NSR, runs through the Arctic along Russia's northern coast, and connects Europe with Asia. Checkmark advantages. 1. Reduces the distance between Europe and Asia by 35 to 40% compared to the Suez Canal. 2. Less vulnerable to blockages as it passes through open waters. 3. Could become a key route in the future as global warming reduces ice cover. Crossmark disadvantages. 1. Ice conditions still hinder navigation, requiring an expensive fleet of icebreakers. 2. High insurance costs for ships. 3. Limited infrastructure for ship servicing. Russia is investing over $100 billion in NSR development, including icebreakers, ports, and new vessels. Railway trade routes, China-Europe. China's Belt and Road Initiative is developing railway networks linking China with Europe via Central Asia and Russia. Checkmark advantages. 1. Delivers goods in 15 to 18 days, compared to 30 to 45 days by sea. 2. Less affected by maritime risks and crises. 3. Boosts economies of the countries along the route. Crossmark disadvantages. 1. Higher shipping costs than sea transport. 2. Lower capacity compared to the Suez Canal. 3. Political instability in some transit countries, Kazakhstan, Ukraine, Belarus. Despite the challenges, China has already invested over $200 billion in railway infrastructure. Israeli alternative canal. Israel is considering a land-based canal connecting the Mediterranean and Red Seas. The project includes a high-speed railway and highways for container transport. Checkmark advantages. 1. Bypasses the Suez Canal, avoiding its risks. 2. Could become a key logistics hub. Crossmark disadvantages. 1. High construction costs, over $80 billion. 2. Regional political instability. Although still in the planning stage, the project has attracted global investors. The Nicaragua Canal. Another ambitious project was the Nicaragua Canal, intended to rival both the Suez and Panama Canals. Checkmark advantages. 1. Would connect the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans, competing with the Panama Canal. 2. Could increase global shipping capacity. Crossmark disadvantages. 1. The project has been suspended due to financial and environmental concerns. 2. Investors, including China, have withdrawn support. For now, construction is on hold, but it may resume in the future. Technological innovations in maritime shipping. Beyond new trade routes, advanced technologies are being developed to address Suez Canal challenges. 1. Autonomous ships, lower fuel costs and improved efficiency. 2. Hydrogen-powered vessels, a greener alternative to traditional shipping. 3. Deep-sea tunnels. Some countries are considering building tunnels for container transport. The future of global logistics. Who will win the race? The race to find an alternative to the Suez Canal is ongoing, and the likely outcome is a combination of multiple routes rather than a single replacement. 1. The Northern Sea Route will become crucial for Europe-Asia trade. 2. China's railway networks will be a major land-based alternative. 3. Israel's transport corridor may serve as a regional substitute for the Suez Canal. Meanwhile, the Suez Canal will continue modernizing to stay competitive. Over the next 20 years, more than $300 billion will be invested in developing alternative routes. Who will win this race?